Hello everyone, welcome back to another Anything for Life tutorial, and today we are going to be installing Plato on the Kobo Libra Colour. And this tutorial can be applied to any Kobo device in general, although the one I have here is the Kobo Libra Colour. So in this tutorial we'll be learning how to install Plato specifically for Mac users. So if you're a Windows user and would like to learn how to install Plato, yes, of course, if you want me to, I will make a tutorial for that as well. So what is Plato? You might be really confused if you're just clicking on this randomly, but basically Plato is a substitute for the Kobo's Nickel OS. Now to run Plato, you'll need a few different things. So obviously the required software for this kind of thing is either CaveMon or Nickel Menu, and CaveMon is basically the device compatibility layer on the Kobo Libra Colour that basically we can put to actually allow us to install things without voiding its warranty. Same with the Nickel Menu. The Nickel Menu is a much more simpler way of this, and this basically just allows you to have a different menu that just chills down here. I'm not sure if you can see that. Just chills there, and basically you can do a whole lot of stuff with it. KoReader is pretty easy, and of course Plato is basically another different kind of reader for the Nickel OS. And without further ado, why don't we head over. So now, what you'll need for this tutorial equipment-wise is you'll need a KLC, or any Kobo device in general, a USB-C to USB-C, any cable like this would work fine, and it has to be data transfer applicable. And finally, you'll need a Mac. That's pretty much it. So, why don't we head over down to our Kobo. See you there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our KLC, and this is my Kobo Libra Colour. So what you wanna do is grab out your USB-C cable. This is an Anchor one. I don't know if, see, this is an Anchor one. Doesn't matter what brand it is, just connect it up to your MacBook and it should be ready to go. So what you wanna do is you wanna thread the USB-C cable inside there, and it should say compute detected. What we want to do now is just click connect, and now we can move on to our MacBook. Alright, great, next step unlocked. Okay everyone, so now I am on my Mac with my Kobo connected to my MacBook, and so now what we'll need to do to start this installation procedure is we need to go into our Google preferred browser, and in the search bar we're going to be searching up Plato, and because Plato is a philosopher, we're going to add Kobo Libra Colour, or whatever device you're using. Click enter, and you should see a bunch of these randoms, but then you should see somewhere here is this link here. This is the GitHub repository called the Baskerville Plato, and this is the document reader we're going to be installing. We're going to click that, and we'll be taken to the GitHub repository for Plato. You should scroll down, and you should see Plato's README. Now, here it shows the supported devices. Currently, it supports these devices, although as Kobo adds more devices to their layout, it will slowly add support. Right now, I have a Kobo Libra Colour, as I said before, so it's supported. We're going to go down, there's a whole bunch of stuff, but obviously, we want to install Plato now. Now, to do this, we're going to follow the guide that they have set up for us already. Here it says the documentation and guide. Now, honestly, this is a whole bunch of random things. We'll just need to pick one of the one-click installation packages. So I'll just open it. There you go. This is the mobile read forum that we'll be using. So this is the one-click installation packages, and these are very simplified packages that basically you don't need to do anything for. Simple as that. You just need to put it over to your Kobo. Now, to make this really easy, what they've done here is that they have made a simple procedure for you to follow. but obviously you're watching this, which is, this is even easier. So what you want to do is you want to download the one-click Kobo package. And there are different Kobo packages. Now, there is a whole lot of stuff you can do with your Kobo, as you know. And one of that is to install KFmon, as I said, the compatibility layer over the Kobo Libra Colour, or any Kobo. Nickel Menu. Nickel Menu is the thing that is an add-on that allows you to add even more functionality to your Kobo. And then we have, of course, KoReader. And KoReader is a completely different OS designed for your Kobo. You can use Plato and KoReader together to create a ultimate power hub team, which basically Plato for document viewer and KoReader for your UI. For me, personally, I don't really enjoy the KoReader's UI, and I prefer the Nickel OS on the Kobo itself. But obviously, the KoReader is much more capable. Now, if you use KoReader and Plato together, this is one of the best solutions. And if you would like to download any of the stuff I mentioned below or earlier, you will be able to have a tutorial. I have a tutorial on all of these subjects, from Nickel Menu, from KoReader, and all the way to KFmon. Now, what you want to do is, because we're just going to be installing Plato, we're going to be downloading the Plato one-click Kobo application or package. Well, as you can see, it's downloaded to our directory, and now what we want to do is you want to open up Finder. On Finder, you should be able to go down to wherever you've downloaded this, and this is the OCP Plato, and we're going to be archiving this. Extracting this. Oh, there you go. Now this is the unzipped version of the one-click installation package. So we're going to go into it just to see what's in here. If it will open. Oh. Okay, so this is all the stuff here. Now, there are many things that are in this here, and obviously there are hidden folders inside this thing, and to enable to see these hidden folders, you'll have to click Command-Shift, period. And this will basically make the other icons disappear. But if you want to see them, you just want to click Command-Shift, period again, and you should see them again. Usually you won't see any of these folders, and you'll just see the icons and kfmon.png. But if you do that command, you'll be able to see the rest. Let's first see what the icons folder is basically about. So let's open that up. This is the Plato PNG for the one-click package. We have in the Kobo directory, we have the Kobo root.tgz. This is what installs the Nickel menu. But if you've already installed the Nickel menu, you can either keep it or not do anything. It doesn't matter. Then we have the .ads directory. This will either merge or create a new one on your Kobo directory whenever that happens. Here in KFmon, we have all the data for the KFmon. And we have in the NMs folder, we have all the different installation scripts, for example, for KFmon and Plato. In the Plato thing, it's all the stuff that you need for Plato to work. For example, all these folders and stuff. So that's basically what we have to do. So now, it's very simple. As we've said before in the tutorial, or here, in this area here, it simply says to extract the zip archive and put it into the root directory of your device in no subdirectory. Very easy. Now go to Finder. So after we've got this thing and we've looked inside of it and everything, we're gonna go into that, grab all the stuff in here, and before that, we want to open up a new directory, go into the Kobo e-reader, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff here. Then you want to just grab the entire contents and push it into the Kobo e-reader. You see preparing to copy to Kobo e-reader, and that basically just says that it's working. It says, oh, a folder named .ads already exists. Do you want to merge it? We want it to merge. And we want it to merge. Done. Now, if we see that there shouldn't be any folder called 1CP, and that's good, there we don't see anything like that. Now we can finally eject our Kobo. Okay guys, so I'm going to eject my Kobo e-reader, and now I will just wait for it to eject. Anytime now, there we go. It will say importing, now it will say updating because it registers that there's something there. So we're gonna wait for it to update, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so now we should see this random thing. It just says K1 and just says it's working. I'm gonna enter my PIN really quickly so we can actually proceed. Okay, so I have entered my passcode, so we'll just wait for it to. Now, if you go into your books, you should see that these two icons here. These two icons will basically show you the K1 log and Plato. But if you see something weird and you see a whole bunch of different images, then we'll move on to the troubleshooting phase in just a few minutes after I show you Plato's working, and then I'll show you what you can do to fix it, because obviously I wouldn't want 100 random PNG files. So why don't we do that? So I'm gonna click the Plato thing, and you should see here. You should see launch plateau.sh. And boom, it's like a little bit, the brightness is a little bit down, but we can always set it back up. Warmth, everything is here. We can sort by the authors. You can see the different books. For example, let's choose, I don't know, The Thief in Thunderclan. It's a Warrior Cats book. Boom, there we go. We have everything working. Actually much faster than KoReader actually, which is actually quite surprising. But yeah, this is very good. It actually has some good UI elements, makes it good to read and stuff. So here we'll just want to click quit, and then you can always just go back to your original Kobo. Okay, and boom, we're back to normal. But if you do see all these random images popping up into your Kobo, then there is definitely a fix to that. So why don't we go to the troubleshooting phase? A whole lot of weird things. Here, it'll show, oh my god, there is so much random stuff here. What are all these random UI elements? Oh my god. Oh no. Isn't that annoying? Ooh-wee. There's still more. Okay, so basically what you want to do here is we want to add a command to our Kobo directory to basically remove all these annoying things. And there's a whole way we do that. So why don't we head over to Mac and get rid of all these random images. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, is you want to plug it back in. It will say connect at some point. Yep, connect. And it will say connecting and charging. Let's move on to a Mac. Okay, so the thing that we'll need to do is we'll need to prevent Nickel from scanning hidden folders. And that's where we have to go here. And Nickel will attempt to find index content found in hidden directories. Thankfully, we can prevent this. We have to do this thing called feature settings. And we're going to do this and change the Kobo config. So we'll just copy this command. And then we'll go into Finder. We'll head into our Kobo e-reader and head into the .kobo directory. Then, inside the .kobo directory, what you want to do is you'll want to head into the Kobo folder. Inside the .kobo folder, head over to the Kobo e-reader.conf. Let it open with text edit. You'll see a whole lot of random stuff. Go all the way down and Command V this feature settings. So we'll just delete that, and there you go. Now we can just click Command S to save, and then we can click Command or close it. And then we understand that, and we're just gonna click it, continue. Then we're gonna click eject. All right, everyone. I hope that you got Plato working on your Kobo e-reader. If for some reason this didn't work for you, go I would love to hear what happened to you specifically. Yes, you, Jeremy Henderson. So if you have a problem with this, then go ahead and put that in the comments down below so I can help you with it. And also, of course, if you appreciated this content and would like to see more high quality videos like this, then please go ahead and give me a like, and if you share this to someone you might think this will be useful to. And without further ado, have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye.